Hi everyone, Billy here with Tradewinds Travel, back with another recipe. Well, it's the Christmas season and we're making all kinds of goodies, and I want to share this one with you. This one comes from my mother-in-law. It's called Crock Pot Candy. It's really easy to make and it tastes really great. I don't know if you've heard of this before. I'd never heard of it until she gave us the recipe. Well, actually she gave us some and then she gave us the recipe. So I want to make it for you. So for the ingredients, it's very easy. All you need are 2 jars of dry roasted peanuts. You can use salted or unsalted. I like to use salted. 12 ounces of semi-sweet morsels. My bag was not a 12 ounce, so I had to measure it out. And then 1 box of the German chocolate of the bakers. And then 2 almond barks. And if you see how they come like that, and you just break them up into pieces. So I'll break this one up and just show you. You have to put a little elbow grease into it, and then it comes apart just like that. Be very careful when you do it though. You don't want to send yourself to the hospital. And I just break these up into the big chunks. Just like that. Put all of that in the bowl. You don't want to leave any behind. Okay, now my mother-in-law's recipe says that you have to do it in the exact order that she says. So the first thing we put in are the peanuts. So just layer your peanuts into your crock pot. Then your chocolate chips. You want to spread them around and not just dump them all in the middle. And then your German chocolate, and I just broke that into the little squares that it comes in. So just spread this around. And I missed one here. Like that. And then your almond bark. Be careful about substituting other things. It might not work out. We added vanilla once and the chocolate seized up and we had to throw the whole thing out. So just be careful when you're switching up the recipe. Then you cover it and turn it on its lowest setting. And that's it. It might take up to 3 hours, depending on how hot your crock pot is, but make sure it's on its lowest setting. I'm going to check in about an hour. Leave the lid on. Don't mess with it. If it looks like it's all melted, then you stir it up, and then I'll show you how we prepare it after that. So we'll see you in about a couple of hours. Okay, it's been about 2.5 hours, so I think it's time to stir. So everybody's crock pot is going to be different. So I checked it starting at 30 minutes, and I checked it every 30 minutes just to see how things are going, because you don't want it to burn. So let's take the lid off. You can see how everything has melted. So let's give all of this a stir. Oh yeah. Okay, once you have it all stirred up, put the lid back on it, let it cook for just a few minutes more, just to make sure everything is all melted, and then we'll take the crock pot over to the table and I'll show you how we dip it out. Okay, so we've moved over to the table. Now I've put parchment paper down. You could use wax paper or parchment, either one, and just get a spoon full, just like that, and just let it go. Now you can make these as big as you want. You can make them little like that. You can make them bigger. And if you want to make cow patty size, you can do it that way, either one. So we're probably going to make them more in the smaller ones. But just dip all of it out until you're all done. So I'll dip these out and then we'll be back. Okay, so we've made all of our crock pot candy. You see how much it made on the table there. It basically filled the table except in the middle where we had the crock pot. So now we have to let these cool completely, and then we'll come back and we'll do a taste test. Okay, they've cooled down and now it's time to taste them. So let me get one here. I remember as a kid, I loved going to we went to Sears actually, and in the candy department we get chocolate covered peanuts. This tastes so much like that. It reminds me of that. You know, you don't have to use peanuts. You could use cashews. I bet that would be really good. Pecans, anything, any kind of nut I think would work with this. So these are real easy to make. They make great Christmas gifts for people. Get a little tin, put these and some other goodies that you make, and your neighbors will love you and your friends. So try these, you'll love them. So until next time, happy travels.